Welcome back, guys. We are here at the Busan Bexo WEGL special stage. We're doing some Overwatch with DC Busan and Runaway. We have crowned our two teams to go into the finals. It is Runaway Red versus DC Busan Red for our 3v3 finals.
Yeah, and this is going to be an exciting one. We saw really good compositions, I think, and strategy out of the DC Busan side of things. And on the side, of course, Runaway, I think it was better mechanical skill overall. And I guess compositions came into it a little bit. Huxel trying to run the Genji multiple times, finding no success whatsoever in the Runaway versus Runaway match. So I think overall, we've seen mechanics play a factor, but it was strategy, I think, overall that led both of these teams to this point. And now we have incredible players like Stitch versus Ureg. That's going to be the story of this one. I think that's really, really exciting. Like, Ureg's shown a variety of heroes and very high-level play. In the Mei, it's like, okay.
Just pops out as Mei. He's like, hey, I've been hiding this one.
I mean,
you guys haven't seen this one yet, right?
He got a kill mid-air, and like he knew, when he ice blocked, he knew he had the kill. Like you could tell if you watch his first review, he was like, all right, it's done. Like within half a second, he already was like, I ice blocked to get the next one. I mean, really good Mei play we've never seen out of this player in professional Overwatch in Apex, and now just bringing out the Mei here for fun and showing some extra depth with this comp.
Yeah. This has been so much fun for me. I've really enjoyed casting these 3v3s. Obviously a bit simpler than the 6v6 for a new Overwatch caster as myself. But either way, guys, we are going to jump into these 3v3 finals between Runaway Red, as you see on your screen here, and DC Busan Red. So let's hop into it right away. Here we go, this is the final set one. We will have a best of 3 of best of 5s. And there you go! Widow versus Widow already does get the res, so they're gonna make sure that he has another chance.
I was super impressed with Hureg's weight there on the res, and he didn't even try to shoot. He was like, nope, this isn't gonna happen.
Oh, what? Stitch turns the corner, picks off Hagofin real quick. Oh, another Widow versus Widow battle, and once again, actually no, Cox won this time, so essentially 1-for-1 in the Widow versus Widow battles.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, this is going to be basically WEGL will have to get the kill into Bumper. Okay, Stitch does get res. It's going to make this even tougher. I thought it was a little bit long of a cooldown, but not even. There you go.
Yeah, already taking a bit of damage, and just able to turn the corner there was Cox to clean up that kill.
Power of Mercy would not, this win would not have been possible without the current Mercy res with her rework that allowed the Widowmaker to come back online, which allowed Cox eventually to get that second kill you were talking about. So Widowmaker now off the table though on this map that's so strong for her on the side of Runaway. GC Busan still has it available, and as you can see, they will run it immediately. So Doomfist to help protect against potential dive here, but this is certainly a comp that Red can win with, even though they don't have the better long-range hit scan. If they get a good angle, or if we see Stitch someone flank, it could certainly happen.
You got Stitch, you've got the Ana too, but already Stitch getting pretty low. Trying to do a bit of damage there to WEGL. Not quite able to get that kill onto Cox though, and he was all alone. And so he does get picked off.
I think the Doomfist should have been used a little bit more defensively here for GC Busan. Being aggressive, being away from his team didn't do him any favors there against the Hanzo.
Oh, there it is. Ureg turning the corner. Now it's Ana trying to pick off the Widow and Mercy combo. Did not happen.
I think the only way you could beat the Widow in this situation, despite the fact that Doomfist threw himself away essentially there, it's a 1-for-1 trade. You have to somehow get a flank, but when your position is already revealed, how can you really sneak up on a Widow? It's just, especially given the map is a truncated, smaller version of the Volskaya map everyone knows and loves. No one dislikes in the world. So you don't have a lot of space to work with. We're going to see Cox stick with this Hanzo, though.
I mean, he had some good shots, just as you were talking about the composition. And we got a Hanzo on the other side, too. and already gets the kill onto Bumper here. Didn't even really get to see that one. You can see Cox is trying to answer with a kill of his own.
Okay, very close matchup here, but Hureg's gonna get a kill on the Stitch now, and would be a miracle if Cox pulls this one out. Gets one. Nope.
Not gonna happen. Nice try.
You know, we're just still looking for that incredible 1v3. We saw Hureg pull out some cool stuff with the Mei,
Yeah.
but we haven't seen anything like absolutely insane, nothing bonkers just yet. We've seen a few close calls, but yeah, you know, that was just about who was the better Hanzo at the end of the day. And Hanzo now removed here, so a lot of snipers off the table here.
Yeah. Cox
For Red.
going for it again. So see what he can do this time around. I feel like Red was playing pretty defensively the second they saw Cox here.
Oh!
Okay,
That's
never
how you
mind.
scatter arrow, right at the feet, right up the stairs.
Okay, Tracer trying to get in the back here against Cox, and Cox doesn't have too much support from his team. Probably is saying it, he's trying to get the kill 1v1, but now he's getting healed. Anna finally comes in, and Hureg is gonna have to back off for now.
Has flames based on damage done, but he's being out healed, unfortunately.
I love the moves here, but you can only do so much when you've got 93 health.
Oh my god, it's looking good, but as you say, there is a limit, a mathematical limit to what you can accomplish, to what you can achieve. Music got real hyped for a second, but we're actually going to another map. Everyone calm down. They pulled a wolf there. They're like, yeah, that's the series.
Yeah, music started for like 3 seconds, and then they're like, oh wait, no, it was Red.
So, yeah, you know, basically, we're seeing on this map from these two teams just these insta-kills from the snipers. Strong sniper map. But now we see the Genji Lucio.
These two teams have very similar ideas. I mean, double Widowmaker, double Hanzo, now double Symmetra. And okay, here we go, running into the turrets, but it just did not matter because Stitch was there. Now he's gonna try to pick up a second kill. Down he does get him, but Hureg able to trade back.
Hureg could certainly win this. This is certainly winnable for Hureg.
Does pick off Bumper. And now he just has to keep his distance here from those turrets, pick them off, and chip away at this Symmetra.
Don't worry, Cox is gonna get teleported soon. No, if Hureg can just play safe and build up a pulse bomb and keep getting health back from recalls, like, he theoretically will win the point fight as long as he doesn't go in there. So he's just trying to build up pulse bomb here.
It's a very obvious situation.
Like, you just don't go inside.
If you've ever played Symmetra or Overwatch at all, you know what's going on here. And
Cox is like, I hope he comes in here.
he's trying to like slowly move forward towards the point, just turret by turret. And if he can pull it off, well, props to him, man. But you can see Hureg is already waiting here for the point to pop up.
Hureg is basically, literally, he has to just simply camp the point. And like, Cox is gonna have to do a Hail Mary here. He's gonna have to try to use his barrier to block most of the damage. He's taking a nice angle because he did sneak around the back side. He's gonna use his barrier to try to sneak around, but bad angle, unfortunately. This should be a pretty quick fight.
Get turrets up, get him up. Oh, he's 2 health. The recall there, but no! Gets him in the back, hits him in the foot, and Hureg does win it for GC Busan Red.
Hureg has been the hero tonight. I really feel like he's showcased so many different talents, but in this particular matchup, you know, we can give him credit for making the smart decision, but it was really the Symmetra player who had their hands tied behind the back there. Oh God, already. Kills coming through.
Oh, this is the replay.
Oh, it's the replay, okay, yeah.
The double kill out of Hureg.
I was like, wow.
Just to add to your point,
Yeah.
production is behind Wolf on his pick of Hureg being the MVP so far.
Well, I mean, that was the game 1 play we saw, pretty fantastic, but we're clearly getting to points in this where you get stuck with a hero that just has a bad matchup, because not every hero is designed to be able to defeat every other hero. In certain scenarios, that's why Symmetra's a defensive hero. She can set up turrets and play behind them, but when you have to approach a point against a Tracer, who's one of the best Tracers in the world, as Symmetra, you're gonna have a bad time. He did exactly what he should have with the barrier and the long-range shot there, but he had to blindly go in, hope he had the right angle, and get that turret up, and it just wasn't even close because he was unlucky. It's a bad matchup. You can't win it.
Yeah, so we have a bit of a delay here before we do get into the second match, but based on this dubstep that we got going on, I think it should be starting sometime soon.
Yeah, when somebody's in Korean esports, you're not sure the game's about to start, you're going to look for the dubstep. They're about to go into it. The dubstep goes, you know, it's time to get it. Get that second game of this 3v3 lockout finals. There's Steam already in the booth. Busan starts with a pretty fantastic position.
Okay, hopping onto Nepal this time. Haven't seen this map in particular just yet, the 3v3.
It's a Sanctum version, so very strong for Orisa setups, I think. Strong for Widow and McCree as well. Tracer, not so much. We'll see if Stitch can pull it off here.
I think our Korean, okay, hold that thought. Cox is going to get the headshot right from the get-go. And so, Mercy, see what he can do, but they're out here on the ledge, actually trying to use the Symmetra with the turrets, but Stitch just poking at him. You can see Mercy trying to go on the attack as well.
It's Symmetra with a pocket Mercy. It's the worst thing you could ever experience.
Stitch is just playing with his food right now. Although you can see that Hagopin is doing not a bad job. He does trade it 1-for-1. WEGL does jump off the map or something. He just gave up on that
I think it was just simply, he knew it was going to get outnumbered and outgunned after everyone inside was dead, so he was teasing. That's why it ended up being a trade there, but obviously it doesn't matter at the end of the day. We got to see Hagopin kill a Tracer, but it wasn't real, Valdez. Let's just remember
It looked so real, though.
It looked real, but it wasn't real.
So cool.
We saw him almost kill a Tracer earlier for real,
yeah,
in the TC Busan mirror, but... All right, Cox again going to long-range sniping on, he did the Widowmaker, got that first win, now going to the McCree. And it's going to be about whether he and Stitch can knock, Hanzo, see if he can knock the bar out of the sky.
It's going to be a bit harder, but they do have the Soldier to help out with this one. Taking it very slow so far as Hureg. And what, the sleep dart out of the sky, goodbye!
That's one way to deal with the Pharah.
That is not an easy skill to aim at someone in the sky. Trying to get onto Bumper now, but they do take him out. The res is going to come in, but an immediate sleep dart again. And this time it's Bumper showing off some plays.
Yeah, Bumper went back to an old favorite. The Ana, the sleep dart there was the killing blow. We've seen this happen many times before on maps that have death pits on them, where you can fall to your death, or if you go off the side, for example, where you fall to your death from sleep darts. And it takes a good Ana to hit the sleep dart, first of all, but it takes an even better Ana to know when to hit the sleep dart to ensure the death based on falling. So very well played. As we head into this one, it's going to be Hureg now trying to have that pocketed Widow. As you can see, Hagopin is doing the damage boost. Protection will be the name of the game for WEGL. It's not a dive diva composition. Not sure what happened there. Some sort of weird exchange off screen. No one knows.
Yeah, I think someone didn't pick. Okay, Cox is going to get that early pick off, and now Stitch coming from behind, looking for an angle, has that shield to push forward. And okay, Hagopin takes out, or WEGL goes down somehow here. And now Hureg is going to pick off Cox with actually the poison grenade.
Yeah, just the dive there not working out. Stitch, though, going to pick up a counter kill. That's going to be it. Yeah,
there you go.
We'll never know what happened to the Diva there. It's a little bit weird. I suppose maybe he fell off the side at the beginning. Symmetra immediately became on fire, I noticed, in the thing. So maybe he was like teasing her on the edge of the map and then actually just mistakenly didn't cancel his boosters. That was changed recently. You don't left click anymore to cancel boosters. I've died many times after the rework as a result of that.
Yeah. Someone at the beginning of that last match, they said, oh, I didn't pick my hero. And this happened to me when I was playing 3v3s too, where it auto-locks you a hero if you don't pick in time, because like right after the countdown goes down and when you're picking a hero, you like start right away. So they need to get you onto the map. And I didn't see exactly who it was. I don't remember. But maybe there was some confusion with that. Not really sure.
Yeah, I guess it's one of those things we'll just never know, but that crippled them from the beginning. And Mercy can't res a hero that's fallen off the side of the map. It's just simply not possible. The hero that dies that has to be res has to be on the playing field, so to speak. The body has to still be available to res. I don't even think the body shows up if you fall off the side of the map. Anyway, they were crippled. They lost that one. On to another map now, though.
Yeah, it is tied up 1-1 as Runaway Red. They were able to pick up the 3-0 on Nepal. So it is tied up here. I believe this is a best of 3 as well, and so we are going to be going into our final best of 5. I know that sounds confusing, but just stick with us. We'll have this one best of 5 on Lijiang Tower.
Yeah, this is a best of 5 in terms of rounds. This mode is kind of like Counter-Strike. You know, you die, you don't come back unless you get a mercy on your team, which both of these teams do in this case.
Oh boy.
Okay, can he get the shot this time? No, it's just too difficult.
Oh, okay, we have a couple of kills straight in and a couple of reses used.
Res on a really long cooldown with this rework, so it won't be available for a while.
Okay, we switched to Hureg, who gets 2 headshots in a row.
Well, this is going to be
Cox and Bumper.
This is going to be a tragedy. How does Stitch die? That's the question everyone's wondering. He's going to try to flank around the back. He's been spotted now, though.
He's giving it his all still. He's trying to dive onto this Mercy, trying to be the hero. Just trying to get 1 kill, but he can't quite do it.
This time Hagupin got the kill for real, so that was a pretty good melee there. We'll give him this one. He's gotten a few Tracer kills tonight. None of them 1v1s in the most traditional sense, but... Okay, so that was about Hureg's Widowmaker doing pretty well, as it's been one to do. So now removed, we'll have to see him take something else. This is going into Lijiang's, Hanamura's kind of expanded map here. Or sorry, not expanded, truncated, smaller version. Oh no, it is Lijiang, what am I saying?
Yeah, it is. For a second I thought I was like questioning myself, but then it is.
I think there were Hanamura games inside which threw me off, but yeah, this is definitely Lijiang. As we just watched it with this.
We got a Bastion this time. Haven't really talked about this, but did win the last time we saw it with the help of Orisa. Doesn't have that now. You can see Cox on the Pharah, who's had mixed success.
Yeah, Wuhyal can definitely knock a Pharah out of the sky. When Bastion's a recon mode, he can do a lot of damage at range. But taken out already by Stitch, so not anymore.
And Hureg, he does have the Hanzo here. He hasn't been successful with any of these shots, actually, so far. He's been struggling a bit on the Hanzo. Now coming from behind is Hagupin, just trying to help out his teammates. They have joined up. It's 2v3.
Oh, this is messy. Hureg doing what he can. Well, I get the kill here nearly. Like, oh my god.
How are these guys still alive and at full health?
Honest healing is pretty strong. Gets killed to Stitch. Now this is winnable. This is certainly winnable.
Definitely is, but they do take out Hagupin, and the res comes out onto Stitch as well, who comes back from the grave to take out 2 kills.
It's a pretty cool fight for Hureg, though. I don't think he could be upset about that one. And I mean, Ana will heal any target for days. Usually it's the tank who's the focus, or the DPS that's about to do a carry move, like a Genji, for example. But in this case, it was just the Hanzo eating the heals. But not enough in the end. The opening pick in this mode is so important, because if you lost 30% of everything you have on your team, you're going to have a bad time. Res being a huge factor there in the end as well.
Yeah.
And Hureg will again go to the long-range hit scan of the McCree this time.
Yeah. Mercy definitely one of these big picks we've seen so far, with that res working out quite well. 3v3 is a lot easier than 2v3.
Now, the Hanzo gives a lot of extra vision for these long-range hit scans, the Soldier, the McCree, even the Ana, so those sonic arrows are huge. He sees them. There you go. That's that vision. That's that awareness.
Yeah. Hureg, nice positioning there to get an early pick.
Hureg is, I think, famed for his accuracy, but for me, I'll always remember his play for his positioning. That will always be a thing I remember most of this player as he goes into Overwatch League, leaving Korea. Just so good at understanding where to be and then how to use that aim with positioning in mind.
Yeah. Let's see if we can see another crazy outplay with the Ana, with just the unlimited healing. He's trying to pick off this Hanzo here. Wuhyal, in the end, does win the trade, and so we aren't going to see any miracles happening this time around.
Oh. 2-1 now for GC Busan, 1 map away from taking that grand finals and all the prize money that comes with it. Hureg, I think, easily the MVP so far, but he's got now 2 removed long-range hit scan characters, heroes that he relies upon. Would love to see him switch to the soldier here, but let's not forget Hureg's a great Doomfist. He's gonna do the Tracer. Now, this is not one you'd expect. It's with a Symmetra comp as well. A little bit worried about this one. Let's see if it pans out.
You know, I'm on the same page with you, Wolf. I don't know if this is really gonna have that success. We haven't seen Symmetra do too much work. Hureg on the Tracer, but let's see what he can do. If he can prove us wrong.
Symmetra certainly can 1v1 any of those heroes better than the Tracer at least, but I don't know if that's what you want to rely on. Okay, healing output on Ana again, just allowing these Hanzo shots to be fired.
You can see what Hagopun is trying to do on the Zenyatta. Trying to just jump in between and pop out those balls, but it looks like, okay, a couple of kills already going down. Bumper takes out Hureg with the grenade.
And yet again, the Symmetra pick has been utterly worthless. And so there you have it. Symmetra did maybe maybe 80 damage in total that round. Was never able to add any support.
Yeah.
And Ana was at the front, very vulnerable there. I'm not sure about what they were trying to do there, but perhaps we'll find a better composition going into this final map, this final round, I should say, of our final map here. This is going to be all about the skills here. Hagopun sticking with the Symmetra. Hureg on the Mei we've seen so much success with.
Yeah, Wuyao and Hagopun, they switch. They give the Symmetra over to Hagopun. They say, hey, I can do it a little bit better. I'd love to see it. Let's see what they can do. Coming on through right now with that barrier. That moves forward. Stitch is a bit separated. Trying to get those right clicks once again is Hureg. Lots of damage
Good
coming
separation.
out. Okay, the ice block is going to come in, and the Symmetra just running on through. Both Symmetras go down early, but Stitch now able to pick off the Mei. Diving on in, they take out Lucio, and that is going to do it. Runaway Red is going to take the 3v3 finals.
Very well played. Good Mei separation there coming out from Hureg, but it wasn't enough in the end to get the victory there. They got the initial pick. It was Stitch's play. I think we might watch a little bit of right here. Not exactly the play I was thinking of, but yeah. Gets a good recall, does that massive damage with the Discord Orbs, sticks with the targets there, and that's that.
Yeah.
Very well played.
Fantastic work with the Zenyatta too, as you mentioned. This Discord Orb on the important targets, didn't put it on the Lucio, helped out Stitch take out the Mei first, and definitely helped out there. So, CC Busan Red, they came very close, but not close enough. As they did pick up the runner-up money, which was 3 million won, or about $3,000, so not so bad. We are going to be having an interview with the winners, Runaway Red, and we'll see what they have to say. Hopefully this interview is a little bit more exciting.
You know what, the one thing I want to say is I figured out why that map, I couldn't figure out what map it was for a second. It had it had parts of Numbani's background and Oasis's background in the background
Really?
there, while also being Lijiang. It was like Lijiang in the daytime, but it was actually like Numbani. I was looking at it, I'm like, wait a minute, this is not right.
They have fun with those 3v3 maps, you know?
I was like,
it looks a little bit different than normal.
yeah, I was trying to like point that out, I'm like, that map was every map actually all together. But yeah, we're gonna jump into that interview as soon as it's ready, so we'll get the MVPs, or perhaps just the entire team, since it's 3 players, to be interviewed on stage in just a moment. Once that's set up, I can see the fans are migrating to where that interview section is going to be. But
yeah, everybody's got their cameras out. We can't actually see it in our little booth structure we got going on here.
I think we learned that Mercy is just as good as everyone thought, and that Widowmaker is busted, and that, in this mode anyways, and that Dive is strong, and that Genji is not good in 3v3 because you can't have your ultimate, you can't really do much with it. I think Genji won 1 round of all the games he was played.
Did they even? I don't even remember that.
I think just 1. But I think the interview is ready, guys.
Yep. The interview is ready, so let's hop on over to our interview stage, see what they have to say. This is Yeji Shin, our interviewer. So our first champions of WEGL Overwatch. This is Runaway Red. Congratulations. So how do you feel after the victory? This is our first win in WEGL, so we really enjoyed it. Stitch a man of limited words. So 3v3 is not super popular in the competitive scene, but how did you feel after playing it on the stage? And he says, well, I don't really play arcade games. I don't really play 3v3 that often, but it was a lot of fun playing it in a tournament setting compared to playing it at home. He says, in general, I don't play it too much, but yeah, he still feels like it was a special experience. So, Cox, you are going to get the prize money here. Are you going to share the money with the rest of the team? He says, no comment. So only Runaway Red is going to take the money? Are you not going to share it with Runaway Blue? He just shakes his head and offers no comment once again.
So talking about when D.Va killed Reinhardt out in pilot mode, how did that happen? That was, of course, earlier on in the series. Any secrets? I mean, if you just enjoy Overwatch a lot, this situation comes up. Exactly as I was saying, man. Every D.Va has to kill the Reinhardt in pilot mode.
Must have, been a very nice feeling to finally defeat GC Busan on a big stage. It says, up until now, we haven't won any championships. So even though this is an exhibition match, it still feels fantastic to finally take that win. So that was the interview, and of course we are going to be taking a break. We will jump into our 4v4 team deathmatch afterwards, which will be the 4 players from Runaway and GC Busan. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.